Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of It's Look Who It Is. So today we have a very exciting episode. This is the live web reaction of the 3D printer arc going. So I am a little bit, oh my god, it's going. I can see, it is in a different room, but I can see it from here. And it is sitting not, I don't know, like 4 inches away from an air purifier so powerful that apparently it's rated for the square footage of, like, my apartment. And it's kind of like, not in the middle of my apartment, but it should have, like, easy access for, like, everything, you know? So this air purifier, sorry, I'm gonna be distracted. This is gonna be the most I am distracted episode of them all, so I'll try to keep these anecdotes, like, coherent. But basically, let me start from the beginning. 3D printing is a marvel of technology, and consumers, yes, me and you, can have it beamed directly into our house by companies like, Bamboo, and, in my case, Flash Forge. And here's the thing, though. 3D printing, there's two kinds, okay? There's FDM, which is basically like a hot glue gun, and there is resin 3D printing, which is sort of like an upside-down reverse hot glue gun, where you turn liquid glue into the most beautiful artistic anime statues you've ever seen in your life. But anyways, resin 3D printing is the devil, all right? It is demonic in nature. You know, speaking of things that kill your lungs, let's play Haru. Thematically appropriate. You know, give me Seventh Curse. No, 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 no. Give me Scars, because, you know, you're gonna get permanent injuries from 3D printing. There's gonna be documentaries. Listen, there's gonna be documentaries in like 10, 20, 30 years from now that are like, yeah, so here are the people who survived the 3D printing craze. And it's like, you know, people who have like the worst lung diseases known to mankind because they just have like plastic forming shapes and 3D printing themselves in your lungs. Sorry, this is gonna be a very unhinged episode. So basically, I got a resin printer when it was on sale, for like a super sale or whatever, and it was really cool. And then I started looking up safety information about it, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't print this here. I can't. I don't have I don't have the safety equipment for this. I don't have like you know, access to do this like at all. How do you do this? And so I was like, I don't know how to do this. This is dangerous, right? And so my friend and I set it up at his place because he had, notably, a bathroom with like a exhaust fan thing and a window in that bathroom. So it's great. It's great. And so we set up like a, you know, it looks so sketchy, and it uses like grow tents. So it's like you would be excused for thinking that it was something rather illicit, but no, it's just a 3D printer. Which I guess, depending on how this administration goes, the future administration, 3D printers could be illegal, but who knows? We'll do Goizo, why not? Listen, anything is possible, okay? The only thing about the next 4 years for us fellow American Andes is that it's going to be it's going to be sad, and it's going to be very funny, potentially. Mostly sad, but there's going to be some funny things that happened. Shout outs to Matt Gertz, by the way, on Twitter. That guy, oh my god, yeah. He keeps getting tagged, bro. Leave my goat alone. Oh, anyways, we're going insane here. We are. This is. I told you this is gonna be the most unhinged episode imaginable. So, I then was like, okay, I still want a 3D print at my place because I really like the idea of 3D printing. So what do I do? And so I decided that I would do FDM printing, and then I got an FDM printer, and then I started looking up safety information about it, and it's bad. Except it's a lot more manageable. It's a lot more manageable. It's a lot safer. First of all, it's a lot safer just in general because one is burning plastic, and then the other is like literal toxic resin fumes that will, like, you know, kill your lungs. But basically, uh, after going down the research rabbit hole, this isn't the ideal setup. However, oh my god, it really, I don't know if you can hear it, but it really is going. You probably can't hear it because you can barely hear me, but like, I can hear it through my headphones. It's loud. But basically, in order to safely print with an FDM printer, wherever you're printing needs to be a well-ventilated space with a air filtration system and an air purifier that has carbon whatchamacallit filters that can get VOCs, volatile organic compounds, is pretty good. Is pretty good. And if you run one of those while you're printing, it goes down to manageable levels that's not going to give you like a lung disease 10 years from now. So that's what we're doing. And listen, like, I don't think anybody is ever going to like criticize my safe precautions for FDM 3D printing, because it's like, you see, oh, I get to show you the funny image. There you go. There you go. Funny image, by the way. Funny Limbus image, because I'm actually cycling through the TV now. But, there we go. We saw Moriko. Don't worry about what that means, by the way. Just play Limbus Company. It's, don't do that. That was the intrusive thought winning, and so I said it out loud. But I don't think anybody's gonna criticize my 3D printing safety, because it's like, I'm already taking more precautions than like 90% of people who use this shit. Have you seen those videos? I go crazy. I go crazy whenever you see those videos where you see somebody doing like a resin 3D printing montage or whatever, and they have the cover of the 3D printer off. So that means you're getting blinded by UV resin, or like UV light, you know, because that's how it cures the resin on the build plate. And then also, like, you have the cover off, so you're just releasing all these horrible things into your environment. And by environment, I mean your house. It's like, at least with an air filter, it takes care of business, you know what I'm saying? Like, goodness gracious. I feel like, if you ever wanted to feel psycho, is taking, like, safety seriously? That's, like, the easiest way to feel, like, absolutely psychotic in the modern day, because we do not have a... Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But what if I did this, huh? What if I did the Wombo combo? This is not even... Also, what if there were foreign cigarettes here, huh? And then I didn't have 4 funds. Oh my god, why did I click that button? Nothing happened. Dude, why did I click that button? You know what? Screw it. Oh god, why am I pressing these buttons, dude? Somebody should stop me from clicking in this game. I shouldn't be able to... What do you mean? The most dog shit store imaginable. Can I just press the reroll button? Can I just... No, come on, dude! We've won with worse, but what do you mean? The game really did say, go ahead, dig yourself out of this one. It's like, god damn. What did I do? Like, Jesus Christ. I mean, sure. Oh god. Just kick him while he's down. Dig yourself out of this hole. It's like, okay, I'm gonna dig down. Jesus Christ. More money for the cigarettes. You're goddamn right. I think with cigarette case, we probably don't have to buy any more cigarettes for the entire game, dude. Just let me succeed a skill check. But anyways, I started FDM 3D printing. And I got an air filter, and it has the funny carbon things, so, you know, it should theoretically... I mean, listen, I just bought air filters. I didn't buy ways to check the air quality of my apartment, but, you know, enough air filters probably get the job done. I actually had an old air filter from a family member who didn't want to take it with them when they moved. And it's actually a really fancy one, but it doesn't have activated carbon. But I did buy a replacement filter for it. That's just going to go in this room in case some of those, I don't know what the other ones are called. But it's like, there's like 3 main things you need to track that I remember with 3D printing. And it's like 2 of them are words that I can't pronounce, and then 1 of them are VOCs. And VOCs can only be tackled by, an activated carbon filter, which, is what I have in the thing, literally like 3 or 4 inches away from the printer. I'm actually worried that if the printer vibrates enough, it might throw the air filter off the table, which would be really, really funny. But also, I would be really sad. Not that it would stop working, because again, the air filter is like, as long as it doesn't get unplugged from the wall, the air filter is still technically, rated to cover my entire apartment. Because it's, But listen, the thing is about VOCs and like volatile organic compounds and like these plastics that we're breathing, like these microplastics in the air and stuff, is that like 99% of people just do not give a shit about them at all. And so it's like, I am probably like, this is the sad part that keeps me up at night, is that by buying like this special air filter for this 3D printer, I'm probably taking more. Oh my god, it just lunged. Listen, if I think that 3D printer is moving enough and fast enough that you could probably like, you could say that it's printing a knife to stab you with. Like it's printing a knife and then it's coming at me with a knife. Like I'm just gonna shoot it in self-defense. That printer starts making a weird noise, I'm just gonna just break it with a bat, dude. I'm just gonna have it 3D print a bat and then bash it with the bat, dude. That thing's jerking all around the place. Look at it go. I mean, you're not looking at it go, you're looking at the screen, but like, this shit's like novel. But it is really fast. I don't know, we can do like botany or something. Sure, why not? I don't know, we're gonna lose. I'll listen. You've got me for probably like 50 minutes or something, because you're getting the live podcast of my first real 3D print. I did a Benchy, and the thing is, figuring out post-processing information for 3D printing is such a goddamn nightmare, because it's only really, okay, this is how they get you, okay? This is how they get you fearful. Listen, this is how they get you, okay? Big 3D printer, all right? Big filament, big resin, okay? This is how they get you. So 3D printing, always help her out. Even if you're on death's freaking door, always lend a helping hand to those in need. Listen, I am traumatized after this. I really will be. Especially if that 3D printer, like, lights itself on fire. Then I'm going to be really traumatized. But I am not currently hallucinating fire, so that one is at least off the mark. We're just gonna press this and die? Like, what do you want from me? Like, huh? Like, huh? You want me? Yeah, we're gonna level up in the forest. Like, listen, you'll get as many runs as fit in 50 goddamn minutes, okay? Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over, chat. No shot. No, dude, no. No! I had to. I did have to. Because, I mean, what do you want me to say? This is, not okay. But basically, so I did the Benchy, and post-processing for 3D printing is very well documented for resin 3D printing, because resin is a very dangerous substance. It's very dangerous. Resin is very dangerous. Do not handle resin carelessly. I guess I'll do Goizo. Did we do Goizo last time? Damn, that shit sucks that we did Goizo last time. Give me the goddamn vending machine, please. Prevent me from making the same mistake twice. But, like, here's the thing, right? You do need to post-process your FDM 3D prints. And the reason why you need to do that is there's a really good video called, like, Carbon Fibers, These Wounds Will Not Heal, or something like that, where it basically shows you that after you print something, it basically has, like, these, like, micro fibers, or, like, these micro carbon fibers that basically, when you handle it, embed into your skin. We just do that, you know? And there are a lot of people who report that when they're handling FDM prints with their bare hands, that their hands get really irritated and itchy, their eyes get really irritated and itchy. And the thing is, like, these things are so small that they might even be getting into your food, too, which is a little bit concerning. Obviously, no one cares, except, like, 5 people on the internet. But, and I'm the 6th one. I'm a part of that club. So, you know, you do need to post-process them, and one of the ways that you can do that is with super glue, right? You can clear coat it, quote-unquote, and you can just, like, basically just brush super glue onto it, so that anything that is exposed on there stays on there. It's pretty simple as that. Oh, dude, I'm watching it. It's going, dude! It's crazy. It's wild. And so basically, it's like, you know, peculiar painting, we'll do that second. We'll do found footage first. Why not, dude? I'm so cracked right now. Like me when I'm playing Fortnite, I'm cracked. I'm on the ground. I'm crawling. I need help. I need to be revived. Fearful. Paranoia. It is what it is, chat. It is what it is. Are we gonna Gordon this up? No. Like, I kind of want a strength weapon, but I think we'll HDF. We'll HDF. Just HDF is like a little treat, you know? Just as like a little treat. Just a microscopic treat. For the fans, you know? For the fans. Just take some Doom. This is already looking a lot more comfy than how it was previously. Now, what do you want to do? You want to go to the monument? No, we don't have money. No. We'll go to the monument the moment we have money. Listen, just jar of blood me, like, right now. I'll go to the monument ASAP, bro. You're goddamn right. Oh, we're getting our ass beat, please. I will take a... We're doing painting next, so we need to put the police station on the mansion. Just... We'll take the... Do I want to do the witch's story? I don't really want to go to the... Like, this is a low threat level area. This is a high threat level area that could potentially be doomed if we get a threat level increase. So I think it's overwhelmingly pretty safe to... Whatchamacallit? Just kind of vibe in the forest for a little bit longer if need be. Oh, I didn't go on the TV. Of course I didn't. I don't know, what was I talking about 3D printing? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, we got this. We'll never roll a 7, dude. So basically, like another way that you can do it is like, I'm pretty sure like a primer, like a primer will work too. Or sanding it will work as well. And I'm planning on painting most of my 3D prints, because that's why I got the 3D printer, was to make like terrain. So it's not going to be a big deal for like 90% of the things that I do, but it is going to be big of a deal for things that I don't plan on painting and making look presentable, right? So what you need to do in that case is you need to... Oh my god, we rolled a 4. Insane. What you need to do in that case is basically like clear coat it with super glue, right? So I did a benchy, like a little boat, the cute little boat, benchy, the cute little boat. True, real. Oh shit. Just like light up a smunk real quick. Still affected by the whatchamacallit, yeah? I think we have like one more turn of this. I mean, we're just gambling, dude. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Flies closer for the big old smooch. Not even talking about that. What that girl was wearing. What the hell is wrong with you, Totaro? I can't do that. Oh my god, we rolled a 2. Get me out of here, dude. Get me out of here, dude! How many times must I run away from the scarecrow? I'm trapped. But yeah, I did a benchy, and it worked out pretty well. I can't do painting with this shit. We didn't even get Jar of Blood either. What the hell is wrong with this game? But anyways, I did like a benchy. I clear-coated most of it in super glue, like wherever I'm gonna grab it. Like, benchy is just gonna sit on the, well, not a bench, but it's gonna sit on a shelf forever. So I don't really feel the need to, you know, like, fully clear coat it. It's not going to be fully handled. But this other stuff, I decided to print a couple of things on the print bed right now, and it's going, dude. I hear it lunging. I hear it lunging. Whenever I go over there, I put on the gas mask, and if I start trusting it, the door will be closed too, so that the air filter can probably, like, I don't know, just focus on that room, so I don't have to worry about breathing in harmful, evil plastic that will kill me instantly, instantaneously. If that air filter goes off, I die immediately, okay? That's why we're being so careful about it. We're being so safe about it. You know what? Let's just look at the TV again. We got a lot of stuff to go through, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, chat. There's a lot of things that you don't worry about. You don't worry about that one right now. I mean, I guess we'll go to Household Hell first instead, and we'll just do it like that. What would I rather have, painkillers or handcuffs? I'd probably rather have the painkillers, to be honest with you. Just to feel something. Well, actually, just to not feel something, I suppose. They numb you. They numb you to the pain. I don't know, bro. All this shit sucks. Sister, what do you think? You think all this stuff sucks too? You're correct. I don't really want any of this shit, but I guess we're going to the mansion, so I guess we'll take quick thinking. I mean, listen, CQC training, if we get the semi-auto, is busted. And I will put 1 point into strength. No, that's fine. I didn't need the... Whatever I just did, I didn't need to actually choose an option. Whatever I just did there. I don't know what I just did there. I didn't need to... I didn't need to figure it out. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, check it out. It's fine. Oh my god! I was expecting to fail that. We never succeed that one. That's like the one that we're cursed on. Yeah, just hang out, just chat, just bing chillin'. Oh my god, we actually failed it, which is what we wanted. If you succeed it, you lose sanity, which I don't want to do that right now. Midnight Drive. You'll love to see it. You know what? One extra investigation in a low threat level area. Perfectly fine, perfectly fine. I don't like any of this, but sure, you give it to me. You give me the... You come into my house now. You come into my Midnight Drive now. And then suddenly it's June. I don't have time for this. I really don't have time for this. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here. First investigation, get me out of here. Oh. Listen, is this a bad enemy to fight? Not really. Just go gambling. It'll be great. It'll be great. Just win the coin flip. Good job, Haru. You won the coin flip. So now we're out of this fight 1 turn early. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here. Oh god, it's making noises again. I hear it. I hear it. It's in the goddamn walls. No, my dreams. But yeah, yeah, no, it's really cool. It's really cool. It is like magic, basically. Like, it seems like wizardry magic to me, a simpleton. But it is really cool. Now, I printed... What did I print? What am I printing right now? How long is it going to take? Well, I alluded to it earlier. It's going to take about 58 minutes, 51 minutes, something like that. But I started it before the video did. So you probably only got me for another, like, I don't know, like 20, 30 minutes? I don't know how long it's going to take. Oh my god, what is it doing over there? I am gonna, like, check on it at some point to make sure it's not horribly malfunctioning. As long as it's, like, actually printing. Although it probably is gonna look like it's horribly malfunctioning because it's building supports, and I did, like, the tree supports, so it's all, like, really weird and messed up, dude. But basically, let me tell you about let me tell you about what I'm printing, all right? What I'm printing. So I'm printing 2 minis, a base, and a portal. So essentially, one of the tribes that I really like, that unfortunately is no longer around. Sure, why not, dude? I'm not really playing to win right now. I'm playing to vaguely look over my shoulder every, like, 5 seconds. I don't really want to equip this, but sure. Why not? So basically, a tribe that I really liked was basically like for $2 a month, you got a portal. It was called Fantastic Portals and Effects, if you want to look it up for yourself. And it was one of my favorite tribes, and I'm talking in post because it actually it became defunct slightly because the person who runs it, I believe they ran 3 other tribes, which, for those of you who don't know what a tribe is, I suppose, well, most people know what a tribe is, but, like, you know, in the context that I'm talking about, is the subscription service that My Mini Factory offers. So basically, if you're a 3D printing wizard, you can, or like a 3D modeler, you can offer up... Why am I dodging? Oh, it's 1 sanity. That makes sense. You can basically say, like, hey, I'm going to give you this amount of models every month for free or whatever, right? And so you can, well, you know, it's not free because you're paying for it, but you get what I mean. It's a subscription service thing that they do. And absolute beast mode Haru right now. Jesus. Beast mode Haru. But, use your own light source. Do I want this? Not really. We don't need this shit. I can't get rid of Mind Wipe, by the way. It's not happening until this mystery's over, and we're not gonna immediately die. Look at that. If we got rid of Mind Wipe, we'd be dead. You ever think about that? I mean, we're gonna die anyways, because, you know, this is the mansion. But we're still living. Told them you were living. But the thing about it was, yeah, so you basically, you pay money a month, you get X amount of models, or you get the monthly releases. That's what a lot of people do. It's like, all the models that I released this month, you get for, you get without buying because you have the monthly subscription, right? It's a monthly, tribes are a monthly subscription service that My Mini Factory offers. Do we die, or do we lose half of our stamina? The choice is a tricky one. Did we just lose the bathtub? Oh my god. Got a smoke in the bathtub too, by the way. It's aesthetic. Moonlit Sailors, Abnormal Arms. I guess we can just do Moonlit Sailors real quick. As like a little treat. Or like Abnormal Arms. We need 1 more cigarette pack, which sucks. And it's like, we need to discard 2 items. Oh, that does suck, bro. One of the problems with playing as Haru is that you have to spend a lot of resources to get cigarettes, which means that you can spend less resources to heal. Sure, we'll do Sailors, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna gain a shit ton of Doom for free, just so that we can buy 1 more thing of cigarettes, and then we're good for the entire game. We're good for the entire game. Now, we have to figure out about how do we get rid of Mind Wipe? How do we get rid of Mind Wipe? I don't think we can get rid of Mind Wipe. I think that's the tragic thing that everybody has to kind of come to the conclusion on their own. Like, when you realize that we can't get rid of Mind Wipe, that's when you realize that we're completely and utterly screwed. Does this kill? I don't know. Is this being accurately reported as so? This is gonna do 14 damage, and then this is gonna do what? Like, that'll do 8? Hopefully? Maybe? Question mark? I mean, we'd have to throw something, which is really bad because, well, you know. But what if this got rounded up? It would do 23. I don't know, dude. We'd have to throw something or dodge, and I think dodging is probably the better alternative because we either win or we lose. Because we need to discard items. We need to discard items, and prescription you can't discard. So, I mean, you could brace for impact, but like, I wonder if we can do both and attack. No. I mean, brace is like guaranteed. You go down to 2-1, but don't we have paranoia? Chance of, yeah, no, we can't brace because there's a chance that we just instantly die. So I think you do have to dodge. That's the correct choice, and you just, vibes are good, you dodge every single time. Vibes are good, you dodge. Congratulations, we dodged it. We dodged it. We did dodge it. So basically, yeah, I really like that tribe. You got one portal, for $2 every month. And the portals were cute, you know? They were fun, they were stylized, I really liked them. And so I'm printing one of the portals right now, and then I'm printing 2 miniatures. Now, here's the thing about FDM miniatures, they kind of suck, they kind of look bad. But one of them is a little bit of a bigger miniature, so it might look fine, especially after I, like, sand it down and post-process it. I mean, it'll probably, like, here's the thing. I just want to see, you know, I want to do a little limit testing. And then also, I printed a small miniature as well to see how it's going to handle that, which will probably be, like, just thrown in the garbage, admittedly, because it probably won't look very good. But hey, the Benchy looked fine. Anyways, so give me 1 second. I'm going to hit pause here, and then I'm going to go look at it, and I'm going to go see how it's doing. I don't know what Orca Slicer was smoking, bro. 54 minutes? Are you crazy? There's no way. That shit's been going for 40 minutes. And it's not... No way. I don't know what Orca Slicer was smoking. There's no way, man. There's no way, sister. There's no way, brother. That shit's crazy. It's really fun to watch, and it does look cool. And some of the stuff that's printed already looks nice as well. But yeah, you're gonna get one more run. Can we win as Haru? Probably not. I'm not focusing. I can't focus. There's a demon machine going in the background there. But it's really cool. It's really cool to see how it paints all the little details, dude. It really is. Like, you can see it, like... So for the base that it's drawing, right? It has these, like, little, like, plants on it and these little reeds and stuff. And so it's like, it's drawing all of it onto the base. It's so cool. It's like 3D drawing. With machine precision. That shit's crazy. No, not doing 7th curse. We're doing Old Scars. And we're doing Goizo. And I'm gonna try to win. Just please give me something, give me anything. Give me something, give me anything, dude. Give me something, give me anything. That's not abysmal dog shit. Anything. Oh, come on, man. I just used the... I just took a bath, dude. Don't worry about this. Just gonna go back to, We're just gonna go back to endlessly clicking for Moriko. And I guess we're going. We're off to the races once again. I don't know, household help maybe? Bulletin? Painting? Who gives a shit? I am wondering, like, I don't know if you can pause it. I don't know how long this thing is gonna run. Because it's been going for like 39 minutes. 54 minutes? There's no way 54 minutes. It said 54 minutes. Maybe it meant 54 hours. That would make a lot more sense, actually. But thankfully, I don't think it's loud enough to bother the neighbors, because I recently found out how, like, good these walls are at sound absorption. But that's an anecdote for another day, because I'm not going to be able to pay attention because I hear the zip, zip. And it's driving me crazy. I look over every time I hear it lunge, dude. But yeah, probably 54 hours now that I think about it. That's probably a lot more accurate. That makes a lot more sense. That does make a lot more sense, honestly. God damn it, stop giving me fearful. There's like 21 curses in this game. There's like 24 curses in this game. Get a new one. Get an original goddamn idea, god damn it. Anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and buy one of them old vending machines. Holy crap. Oh, wait. We got minus max sanity. That's right. Okay. Yeah, sure. Alright, yeah, sure. Don't worry about it. Smoking is not gonna restore your sanity to 10. No matter what you might want to tell yourself. I can't wait to get that event 5 times. Oh my god, imagine. I don't even want to think about that. But anyways, yeah, 3D printing is cool. Dangerous for your health, though. So, you know, make sure that you 3D print things responsibly. And, you are... Yeah, 3D printing things responsibly, really. Which means, you know, have it in its own room, and have an air filter, have an air purifier. Just go ahead, just have a carbon activated air purifier. Just do that. And don't 3D print with resin unless you have you know, don't 3D print with resin unless you absolutely have to. And don't 3D print with resin in anywhere that's like you need to breathe that air, because that's way worse than whatchamacallit. That's way worse. That's considerably worse. Yeah, what if we just did it big? Haru has some happy feet tonight. He does. Many people are saying this. Like, look at this. Check this out. No damage. Hey, Ma, look, no damage. Said before getting hit by like a bunker buster. But yeah, no, it is really cool. Like, I kind of just wanna like put the gas mask on and then go back to watching it. It's pretty fun to watch. Like, it moves with such precision. Like, I know that's literally the entire idea of everything that it's supposed to do. But, I don't know, it's just cool. It's just cool to see. It's just cool to look at. It's a neat piece of technology, and the fact that it's, like, consumer grade is very, very neat. Like, the idea that it's something that you can just buy and have in your house. And it's like, yeah, you're working with, like, chemical materials, so obviously there's gonna be, like, a health thing involved, because that just makes sense fundamentally. But it's really neat, and it's pretty easy, too. The worst part about the setup was just the stupid touchscreen, you having to install it manually, and the godforsaken ribbon cable with some of the worst installation instructions I've ever seen in my goddamn life. But yeah, nothing wrong with that. I mean, we can just turn around. It's fine. It's fine. We've been dying to like everything that's not Doom for the past like 2 runs, so let's die to Doom for once. High threat level village, huh? I think it's fair that we would maybe get rid of this. But it's really cool. Like, one of the things that I also think is really neat is it, like, sketches the outline of, like, the radius of the print. And then it, like, sketches the bottom end of everything. And then it does, like, the crisscross pattern. And... uh-oh. I didn't go to the forest twice, did I? Oh, whoops. Remember the note. Remember the note. Never mind. I'm just autopiloting through this mystery perfectly without any issue. God damn it. I don't know. Sure, I'll take that. Yeah, sure. We take those, chat. We do. The next 80 times we see the Moriko event, let's get some goddamn EXP for it, huh? What do you think about that? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's get a light source for fun. If we get into contact with a scary enemy, a scary monster, or a super creep, perhaps, that's what the brick is for. For real, for real. You know, there was a game that I played. Go for the gun! Ooh, the semi-auto! There was a game I played called Gunfire Reborn that was it was pretty good. And one of the DLC weapons was a brick. And how it worked was you threw the brick at an enemy, and then when you picked the brick up, it was, like, glowing. And then the next time you threw it, it did, like, a ton of damage. And it was like, yeah, that's pretty based. That's so based. Let me just mope in silence. Let me just mope while listening to the sounds of, the 3D printer lunging at me. I mean, I don't really... sure, why not? I hate it all. There's not a good option to what we just had to pick. We're not coming into contact with a human enemy who's, like, really, like, problematic or bothersome. Like, it's fine. We don't need the handcuffs. Now, this is a problematic enemy, don't get me wrong, but not a human enemy. I mean, I feel like the same run has just been playing playing over and over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, 92% chances. I like those odds, chat. Do you? I hope you liked those odds because they were successful. You just heard the ka-ching! Yeah, you just heard the ka-ching? Gosh darn right. Stalker's mask. View previous statement. Re-roll the tape to the previous statement. Oh. Let's go gambling! So this is doing, what, 12? I mean, yeah? That went well. Crazy that all just lined up and worked perfectly like that, huh? Pretty wacky. Pretty wacky. If I do say so myself, we can take 1 sanity damage. Please get me out of this mystery. Can we stop going to painting for 1 night? Is that okay? Is that fine? Can we just stop going to painting for 1 night? Like, for the love of God. And we still have household hell to do. We still have household hell to do. Look at this. I'm gonna do noisy nails because that's a boss fight mystery, and so I want to have the cigarettes ready for the boss fight. You're gosh darn right you are. Correct. Oh yeah, hold on, let me opt into a little doom here for a second. I wish we could treat Fearful with one fund. That'd go pretty hard. The put Haru in the darkest dungeon sanitarium. I wonder if there are any World of Horror mods for Darkest Dungeon. There are a lot of World of Horror mods for, there are a lot of Darkest Dungeon mods for absolutely insane series and franchises you would never think of doing a collaboration with. But people just do. People be wildin'. People just be crazy. People be wildin'. Kazumi, huh? I mean, 5 dexterity is not gonna be very good. So we'll just take some painkillers, you know? And out of all of the crazy things that I can think of in World of Horror, having your fingernail ripped off, you probably would take painkillers for those. And they probably would be painkillers that the doctor prescribes over anything else. The odds of us dying here are not 0, but I don't really want to do anything else. That's a good outcome, honestly. We do have invisibility, which is completely useless, but we can get one whatchamacallit from it. I wish we had the camera, dude. Like, oh my god, 2 stamina, that's crazy. Like, what? I wonder if we can, like, do something silly here. Like, sometimes you can do something a little bit silly. 65% chance sucks, by the way. I don't know why I'm doing this. Like, these could all miss. Or they could all hit. Like, fair enough. Don't mind if I do. I don't have any bullets. A gun with 0 bullets. I don't know, like 85... 75... 85... Pretty bad. But maybe the vibe is just, like, immaculate. Was I miscalculating the health of the boss? Was there an easier way to do that? Maybe. There would have been if we had that. I mean, honestly, I kind of want to try to get, like, one more point of charisma. Just to kind of help out on the lighthouse a little bit, but... Because I think our combat's going to be, like, more than good for the rest of the run. I don't even know if we need to pick up another cigarette. Because, yeah, we have 2 mysteries, but none of them are bosses, I'm pretty sure. If there is another boss, we do need to pick up more cigarettes, but that is a crazy statement. Like, what the hell? What the hell? I got nothing. Yeah, I got nothing. Sorry about that. Yeah, I got nothing. Hot water, extra stamina. I don't know. Yeah, I think let's just regain some reason. Household health does suck. Oh, abnormal arms. Yeah, we gotta pick up another packet of smonks. Just in case. Just in case, me bruh. Just in case. Now, the question is, do we want to take 6 Doom? Well, actually, it's more than that, but, like, you know. What do you want to... I mean... we could just roll, like, just roll an 11. Second highest stat, no big deal. Ah, would you look at that? That should solve our cigarette problem for quite a while. Me buying nicotine patches at the store. Yeah, I think we gotta go fondest memory. I'm not a big fan of that, but getting Jara blooded now, right at the end, feels pretty bad, honestly. But I don't think we're in brute forcing range, but we're pretty close. Like, we're gonna feel pretty good about the rest of this mystery. This is a safe location. Never mind. Just fail 2 charisma checks back to back. Who cares? We do have Goizo, so we gotta be very careful, but you're just gonna die. I hate to say it. You're done. You're done, Chief. You're done. You're gone. That was a little closer than I would have liked it to be. Thank God for that. Even though we did spend a lot of Doom making that happen to get the cigarettes, I'm very glad that it was not a boss fight. It was a stamina boss, so admittedly not as bad, but you think about something like that and you're feeling pretty good. You're feeling pretty good. Now I'm worried about the whatchamacallit. Cause like 54 minutes was like a goddamn fantasy. Like, absolutely. There's no way. Maybe without... No, not even without supports. That shit is taking way... Like, it's not taking way too long. Like, it's literally magic. It's materializing items in front of my eyes. Well, you know, far away eyes, because it's in the other room, and I'm, like, having to lean over and check to make sure that it's, all G, all good, as it were. But, like, I mean... It did say that it was gonna be, like, whatchamacallit, like, I think I had the web page open where it was like, this is how much it's gonna cost, like, gram-wise of, filament, and it's like, I have more than enough filament, but also, like, I could have been reading the wrong thing. All I have to do is, I guess just pick a god and pray, honestly. Because I don't know. Dude, I don't know. Shit's weird. Thank you, minus Doom. I hate this. I do hate this. This is bad. You gotta do it like that, unfortunately. I don't care about we gotta rest. You gotta rest once, which sucks, and then you gotta go to the monument. What do they want from you? Money? I mean, I kind of hate that, but fair enough. Oh, this place is doomed? Yo. I would like to introduce you. Oh, wasn't the mansion doomed, like, every run? I don't know. We can probably get through here. 8, 7, 9 investigations. We got 6 cigarettes. It's gambling, dude. What can I tell you? We're on the gambling arc. I mean, getting an enemy out of the way right off the bat. Very good. Very good, highly entertaining, highly good bit. Now, I would like to get out of here, like, ASAP. They are preparing for something. You buy all the things at the store that you can to ensure your own survival. Oh, come on, man. We got 3 more. So we got 2 more cigarettes. Come on, we got 2 more clicks. Please. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, at least Billy Mays here is, he's got to work on his survival. Please, can you let me out of here? It's a 50-50 shot. Do we really... Who would win? Who would outsmoke who? The mansion or Haru? Apparently Haru would outsmoke the mansion, but just barely. Well, what a unusual video. God, the noises. Like, I'm gonna be able to sleep through this probably, but like, oh my god. This shit's crazy, dude. I wasn't paying attention. Does it matter? Not really. Thankfully not. Unless we have the worst boss fight known to mankind. Which we could. Second mystery was painting, I think. I rested, right? And we just took damage? Yeah. Because we were at 9. I'm, like, pretty sure we were at 9. There's no way, right? We were just at 6-9, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah, we're fine. We did all the... There were all the strength checks. We did the Trial of Knives or whatever, which is dexterity, and that's how we lost the 3. Yeah. All right, now, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye.